Hi guys, welcome to a new pick a card reading. So today we are doing yes or no questions. So whatever is your question, it has to be a yes or no question, and it can be about anything really. I'm just gonna look at each and every tarot cards and trying to see how it can apply to as many questions as possible. So we've got 6 pile today. We've got pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4, pile 5, and pile 6. So you can pause and choose your pile and we'll get right into it. Hi guys, so if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading. So we're gonna see if your answer is yes or no, and I also got an advice card for you. So we've got Judgment, 5 of Swords, the Fool, 7 of Swords, 8 of Wands, Page of Wands, and 5 of Cups. I'm just gonna look. Oh, okay. Let me just see. I'm seeing that you might be asking yourself if you've made the right decision or if you're making the right choice, or if the decision you're about to take is the right one. You could also be asking if there's a dishonest person in your life, or if you can trust someone in your life, or if you can trust a certain decision. So if you're wondering if you're making the right decision, about anything, just what you think personally, because it's going to be different for everyone. I think it's saying no. Because with the Judgment, 7 of Swords, and 8 of Wands, there could be a certain decision or a realization that someone was lying or that someone was dishonest. So if it's about your own decision, it could be saying that you're not being honest in your action, or you're lying to yourself, or you're lying to certain people in order to get what you want. Because judgment is a realization or some type of decision or some type of intervention from your guides. Seven of Swords, it's about running away, but also being manipulative and dishonest. And Eight of Wands is about movement and also texting or talking or communication. So if this is about a decision you're making, it's probably saying that it's not the right decision because you're doing it in a dishonest way, or you're lying to someone, and this could be someone else or yourself. There's just something that's not right. And if this is a question about love, and you're asking if you can trust someone, or if someone is being dishonest to you, well, I think this person is being dishonest. This person is being dishonest, manipulative, immature. The Five of Swords and the Page of Wands. The Five of Swords is someone who's wearing a mask. It's also someone who wants to win at all costs, and someone is very selfish. And the Page of Wands is, in this case, clarifying the Five of Swords, it's an immature person. It's like they've got a lot of ideas, but they don't know how to make them happen, so they make them happen in a immature, not well thought way. And with the Fool and the Five of Cups, it's saying that if this is about a decision, well, taking a leap of faith wouldn't necessarily be the best thing to do, because it will bring sadness and sorrow and guilt. So if you're making a certain decision right now, whatever this decision is, it could be leaving a place, it could be changing jobs, it could be leaving a relationship. Whatever it is, it's not saying that you shouldn't do it. It's saying that you shouldn't be dishonest, and you shouldn't be manipulative, and you shouldn't wear a mask and act in such an immature way in this situation, because that is not right. If this is about a person, if you want to know if you can trust them, if they like you or whatever, it's saying that you shouldn't trust this person, because this person is a manipulative and deceitful person, an immature person, a selfish person, and trying to be with them would only cause you pain. So as advice, we've got faultless. So this is saying basically, whatever you do, you should do it for the right reasons. If doing something, if this decision or whatever you want to make is asking for you to act in a way that wouldn't be well perceived by other people, if it comes from a good place, then you don't have to feel guilty about it. But say you're being dishonest or manipulative, or you're wearing masks because you're scared of just saying the truth, or you're scared of what people are gonna think, or if it comes from fear, it's wrong. If it comes from a place of love or sincerity, then even if it looks wrong, it is right. You really have to see the reason why you're making a decision and the reason why you're doing it the way you're doing it. It has to come from a good place. And if this is about a person who's acting dishonest and selfish and immature, it's saying don't make yourself feel like it's your fault if they're not acting the way you would like them to act. It's like, if they act a certain way and that way of acting is bad and is making you feel bad in some type of way, they're not acting that way because of you. The problem is coming from themselves. It's not coming from you. So don't feel guilty. Don't feel like it's your fault. Don't feel that like you're not enough or something. It's not you. It's them, really. So if you chose pile number 1, this was your reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, subscribe, share, like, and comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi guys, so if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. So we're gonna see if the answer to your question is yes or no. And I've also got an advice card from Spirit that we're gonna look into. Okay, just wanna see. So we've got 2 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Wands. Then clarifying 2 of Pentacles, we've got Queen of Cups. Clarifying Ace of Pentacles, we've got 3 of Cups. And clarifying the Queen of Wands, we've got 4 of Cups and 7 of Pentacles. Okay, let me see. Okay, so I think your answer is like not now, or not the right time, because, well, first there's a lot of career slash job slash money energy in here. So if that's your question, I'm gonna talk a lot about that. If it's something else, I'm also gonna try to make it more general so it can apply to as much people as possible. But with the 2 of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups, sorry, I feel like you still have things to think about. It's like there are some pros to your question and there are some cons to your question, and there are things you've got to balance. This could be about choosing to change job, choosing between two people, I feel like there's something new you would like to do or start, and it's just not the right time to do it because there are a lot of factors that still need to be analyzed, or some type of balance that you're not having right now and that you should be waiting for or trying to figure it out. So if this is about a job, it's saying you might want to start something new by yourself, like maybe some type of entrepreneur thing, or just trying to make money for yourself instead of working for someone. That could be it. And it's saying basically that like there are still things in your life that you need to balance out before you're able to do that. It's like you don't have everything that you need just yet. With the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, it's saying it might be possible in the future, but it won't be possible now. Clarified by the Three of Cups, I feel like right now it would be more beneficial for you if you would to work with people, or if you would to try to start something and let other people help you start that thing, like not just doing it by yourself, or maybe widen your circle of acquaintances so you can make your name, or like in the industry you'd like to start something in, or just like really widen your circle of acquaintances, your social circle, because once you have every one that you need to start what you're trying to start, then the Ace of Pentacles could turn over, and then the time would be right. And with the Queen of Wands clarified by the Four of Cups, clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, it's like it's saying that you might not want to wait, and that like you feel frustrated because you'd like to start everything now. Like you might be a very passionate person, fiery person, or goal-oriented person, but here it's really like it's not the right time. There are other things that you need to take care of before you can do what you want to do. If this is about love and you have a choice to make regarding love, it's saying don't make a decision right now. There might be things about the people that you know that you don't know yet. It's like there might be a lot of external factors that could potentially change your decision. So if you choose right now, it could end up not being the choice you would have wished you made, because there are still things you have to wait or balance. It's just not the right time to start something for you. And you might be, so whatever this is, if this is about a job, not the right time. If this is about love, not the right time. It's just like there are some things that you still have to deal with so you can make the right decision. And even though you're frustrated, even though you'd like to start right now, even though you're like, but I just want to make a decision now, it's not the right time. And I'll keep repeating this because it's the same thing everywhere. With the Two of Pentacles, it's like there are some things you've got to balance within yourself. This could be emotionally. If you're talking about a job and you want to do something artistic, maybe you don't have enough information about how to be an artist and provide for yourself, and you might still need to learn a bit more about that. With the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Cups, I feel like if this is about love, there could be some people that you still need to get to know better, or you could ask help from your friends, or you'd have to meet with those people before you make a real decision. It's just not the right time right now. And with the Ace of Pentacles, it's saying there is an opportunity, there is one, eventually it'd be the right time for it, but that's not now. And with the Queen of Wands, it's saying like you would like to make the decision now, whatever the decision is, whatever you want to do is, but it's like you feel frustrated because you really want to do it now and you're tired of waiting and you're bored or whatever, but you haven't, like, this could be triggering, but like you haven't thought it out enough. And even if you say like, yeah, I think about it every day and I've been thinking about it for like months or years or whatever, this is telling you, like, Spirit's just telling you there are a lot of things still that you don't know and that you need to know to make a wise decision. And I'm saying this because your advice card is wise. So this is really telling you, look at every possible perspectives there is to this situation before making a choice. You have to be very, very wise in this. And being wise sometimes is waiting and getting more information, and that is what I think you should do. So if you chose pile number 2, this was your reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, like, subscribe, share, and comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Hi guys, so if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. So we're gonna look at if your answer is yes or no. And I've also got some advice cards from Spirit, and we'll look into that after. I'm just gonna look quickly because it helps me. Okay. So we've got, oh, okay, this isn't reverse. Okay. So we've got 6 of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Wands, and 9 of Pentacles. Let me just see. I'm not sure if this one is really in reverse or not. Okay, I think it is, sorry. Clarifying the 6 of Pentacles, it's the 6 of Wands. Clarifying Knight of Wands is 4 of Pentacles. And clarifying 9 of Pentacles is Ace of Swords. Okay, just let me see. Oh, okay. So if this is a question about money, it's saying keep your money to yourself. Okay? So if you're wondering about career, about job, about money, it's saying you should be saving money right now. If you want to be fine in the future, if you want to be secure for the future, you should be keeping your money. Now, if this is about love, I think it's still saying you should be focusing on yourself first right now. Focusing on your money. Because there's money related cards everywhere. Here, here, and here. And I think it's saying like this is not a time to give to anyone, whether it be romantically or financially, or this could be to yourself. It could not be the time to buy yourself things. It's really saying like right now you should be taking care of yourself, taking care of your money, taking care of your job, taking care of your health too, of your success in any field that you might be thinking of. So I think if your question was like, should I buy this thing? Is it the right time to buy all of those things? Or should I change job? Or should I invest my time in someone right now? Or something like this? I think the answer is no. You should focus on yourself right now. If the question is about like, does this person have feelings for me, or are they gonna talk to me soon, or whatever, I think it's also saying no. Not because they don't, no, if it's about like, do they like me, it's not that they don't like you, it's just that right now they're focusing on themselves, and you should do that. And you should be doing that too. So 6 of Pentacles in reverse and 6 of Wands. This is saying now is not a time to give. If you keep your resources to yourself, your abundance to yourself right now, you're gonna attract success in the future. So this could be about money, this could be about romance, it could be about anything. It's just saying now is not a time to give to others, it's time to give to yourself. And if you're wondering if you should buy a car for yourself, it's no, don't do that. Keep your money so in the future you have more, and so in the future you feel more secure, and so you have success in the future. It's just saying now is not a time to spend anything, whether it's money or feelings, because even giving feelings can be demanding sometimes, and it's just saying like now is not the right time. With the Knight of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles, you might feel like moving towards something, or you might feel a lot of passion for something, or if this is about love, it could be that you feel sexual about someone or something like that. And it's just saying like, keep this to yourself, because right now it's not gonna help you. So if you feel passionate about someone, now is not a time to get intimate with that person. And if you feel passionate about a career or something that you want, it's saying now is not a time to get that thing, because now is the time to focus on you and keep things to yourself. And with the 9 of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords, well, with the 9 of Pentacles, it could be saying that it's also saying like, take care of yourself, take care of your health. This is a card that's really about self-worth, independence, providing for yourself, taking care of your health, all of that. And with the Ace of Swords, this is clarity, this is truth, this is some type of purity and in a mental state. So because this could be saying like, take care of yourself to so take care of your mental health. It could be that, because this is often health, the Nine of Pentacles, and Ace of Swords is the mind and clarity. So it could be saying take care of your mental health. Take care of yourself so you have a better mental health right now. So you see things more clearly, so you feel better. But still, now is not a time to waste money or to give money to anyone or to give anything to anyone. Now is a time to focus on yourself. It's not a time for indulging, it's a time for being practical and elf conscious and that type of stuff. And if this is a question about love, it's really saying like the person, if you're thinking about a particular person, that person is not in a state to give in any type of way. They're in a state to take care of themselves. So whether they like you or not, whether they into you or not, whether they want to come forward or not, I don't think they're gonna do it, because it's just not, they just need to think of their own needs right now. So your advice cards are respectful and protected. So if this is a question about love, it's saying if someone is putting up some boundaries around you right now, if they're not being so giving, if they're not moving forward, if they're not taking any action, just be respectful, respect that, respect their boundaries. If they're not doing anything right now, it's because they're not in a place to do it and they need to focus on themselves, and you should be respecting that. It's also saying that if this is a relationship, then again, this relationship is protected, so you don't have to be scared. It's just like, this is a time to think about yourself. And if this is about a job or some type of decision that you want to make, or if you want to buy something, I think it's saying that you should just protect yourself and protect your resources right now. And I also get that whatever you do, whatever your question is, whatever, if it's a decision, if it's about, if you want to know something about someone, it's saying just always be respectful in all type of ways. Like, just always be respectful, and you're going to be protected by your guides or spirits or whatever you believe in. So you're protected. Just always be respectful to everyone and everything, and you'll be fine. So if you chose pile number 3, this was your reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, like, subscribe, share, comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Hi guys, so if you chose pile number 4, this is your reading. So we're gonna see if the answer to your question is yes or no, and I've also got some advice cards that we're gonna look into at the end. So, okay, so we've got Ace of Cups, Seven of Cups, and the Hierophant. Clarifying Ace of Cups, we've got Two of Cups in reverse. Clarifying Seven of Cups, we've got the Lovers. And clarifying the Chariot, the Hierophant, we've got the Chariot. So just let me look. Okay, so if I'd have to say yes or no, I would say yes. But let's look into it because I see that there might be a lot of things that you're wondering about, or maybe you have a lot of decisions to make, or a lot of thoughts, or a lot of conflicted feelings. And it's like, the answer is yes, but there might be more to it. So, Ace of Cups and Two of Cups. This is probably a question about love or relationship. If it's not about it, maybe this is the wrong pile for you, because pretty much everything here is talking about feelings and love and relationships, so that's how I'm gonna answer that. So Ace of Cups and Two of Cups. If you're wondering if someone has feelings for you, they certainly do. If you're wondering if this is the right time to come together with them, it's probably not. Because the Ace of Cups is, you might be unsure about your feelings or about their feelings. But the Ace of Cups is unconditional love. It's also new love. It's also healing of the heart. It's deep and overflowing emotions, and it's clarified by the Two of Cups in reverse. I don't see the Two of Cups in reverse as such a bad thing. I see it as a love that isn't ready to bloom just right now, or as two people who are not ready to come together in the present time. You might be wondering if you should share your feelings for someone, or if you should tell someone about your feelings. And I think it's saying no. And the reason why is because you might be too confused about your feelings still, or they might be too confused about their own feelings still. You might have a lot of options, or they might have a lot of options, and they're still confused. What's a bit confusing here though, with the Hierophant and the Chariot, Hierophant to me is commitment or something stable, and the Chariot is moving forward. So if you're wondering if you should commit to someone, or if you should move forward with some type of commitment, I think the answer is yes. I think it's saying like if you want to share your feelings to someone, or if someone's in love with you or something, if you're wondering if someone's in love with you, they are. If you're wondering if you should tell your feelings to someone, it's that you should do it, but you should be sure. It's like, I know I said you shouldn't do it, but that's because I'm seeing that one or both of you are still confused about how you feel. But with the Hierophant and the Chariot, it's saying if you're serious, if you're absolutely sure that that's what you want, if you're ready to commit to that person, then go for it. But if you're still confused, if you're still not sure, then you shouldn't do it, because you're just going to cause even more conflicts in your situation, even more confusion. You could cause confusion to them. If you want to tell them that your feelings and you're not ready to commit to them, then this is going to cause them a lot of confusion, and that's not going to be good for either one of you. But if you're ready to move forward, if you're serious about this person, if you want to commit to that person, or if you know that this person wants to commit to you and you also want to, and you're ready to do it, or to take things to a next level in a certain way, then you should do it. You should tell them how you feel. This person could be wondering about you. They could be wondering if you do really have feelings for them, if you're not in love with someone else, or if you have a lot of choices and they're wondering if you're going to choose them, and this is making them confused. They could be wanting commitment with you. They could be wanting to take things further with you, but they're not doing it because they don't know how you feel. You could be wondering what if you have to, you could be having to make a choice between two people, and if that is the case, one of those people you have a strong spiritual connection with, and that's the person you should be choosing. First, choosing someone is a terrible thing to do. I'm just saying that because it's like, no one should be a choice, you know? No one should feel like they're only a choice amongst other people. So if you're wondering if you should choose between two people, well, those people might be feeling confused because you have to make a choice. You know, you might be making those people feel unloved with the Two of Cups in reverse, or confused with the Seven of Cups. But I feel like there's someone with whom you're like, your guides are really trying to set you up with, and that's the person you should be going for. If there's a connection in your life that feels magic or illogic or spiritual in some type of way, that's your person. So let's just look at this one more time. If you're wondering if someone is in love with you, they are, but they could be confused about your feelings, or they could be confused about their own feelings, but they still are. If you're wondering if you should tell your feelings to someone, you should, but only if you're certain about your decision, if you're ready to commit to it and move forward with it. And if there's any conflicts about doing something, about taking things to a more serious level, you should be trying to find balance within those conflicts so you can merge all the conflicts together, find a solution, and move forward with it. You really might have to make a decision here. And before you do anything, you have to be absolutely sure of your choice. If you're wondering if you should commit to someone, again, the same answer, yes, but only if you know that that's what you really want. Now for advice, we've got non-violence and kind. So this is saying whatever you do, it has to come from your heart, not your mind, not fear. It has to come from your heart, from a place of kindness and unconditional love. Don't hurt anyone in this situation. And I know this can be hard because sometimes when it comes to love, you like pain just comes with it, or you have to choose between two people and you're gonna hurt someone whatever you do. But it's saying like, if it comes from a place of love, if you're being kind to everyone, if you're not trying to cause any conflict, if it comes from a nice place, a compassionate and understanding place, whatever you have to do has to be done with kindness and love. So even if there's a choice to be made, let's say between two people, the person you are not choosing, you should approach them in a kind and understanding and compassionate way so they don't feel as hurt as if you would just ghost them or be very like mean or cause conflicts or too straightforward or too blunt or something. And this could be if you want to confess to someone, it could be saying like, don't just say, hey, I love you, I'm in love with you. Like this might be too, well, it's not saying that you shouldn't do that, it's just saying that like you have to make this person feel like you're really being honest and open and loving. Like, don't talk with your head, talk with your heart. That's what it's saying. Okay, so if you chose pile number 4, this was your reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, like, subscribe, share, and comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Hi guys, so if you chose pile number 5, this is your reading. So we're going to see if the answer to your question is yes or no. And I've also got an advice card for you that we're going to look into. Okay. Okay, so we've got the World in reverse, the Moon, and the Queen of Swords. Clarifying the World in reverse, we have Death. Clarifying the Moon, we've got the Devil. And clarifying the Queen of Swords, we've got the Three of Swords. Just let me see. Weirdly, I think your answer is a yes, but let me just explain. Because I think your question could be negative. Like maybe you're asking if you should break up with someone, or maybe you're asking if you should leave something behind, or if it's the right time to do something that could cause conflicts. If that is the kind of question you're asking, then the answer is yes. If it's a more positive question, like should I be in a relationship with someone, or should I go for an adult career, or should I try to make things work with that thing or person, then the answer is no. So with the World in reverse and Death, it's saying okay, there's a chapter of your life that has been done for a long time, and it's like it's been trying to die. It's like as if you were trying to enter a new cycle, or you were ready to enter a new cycle for so long, and you're just not. And it's like the Death card. The Death card is about an ending, a long ending, but a distant ending. It's an ending you cannot escape. And it's like it's been following you for so long. And it should be happening now. It should be happening. You should make it happen. And maybe you've been procrastinating that death of whatever your question is. This could be about quitting a job. This could be about breaking up with someone. This could be about leaving anything behind. It would be different for everyone here, but this reading is about some type of ending for sure, and you should be ending that thing, whatever it is. And if you're asking about starting something new, well, it's saying that you should be ending something else first. Because there's this ending that's been following you for so long. It's just like you haven't really faced it yet. And you should be. I feel like you might have been running away from it, or pushing it away, or procrastinating about it. There's something in your life that might be causing you a lot of frustration, a lot of fears, a lot of stress and anxiety, and a big lack of freedom. There could be some addictions here that you need to face. And addictions could be things like drugs or alcohol, or it could be something as simple as like sugar or something, but it could also be a toxic relationship. And you might have been scared to confront it, to face it, but it's saying like you should be. With the Queen of Swords and the Three of Swords, this is about cutting off something. There's a pain that you need to face. Three of Swords is about breaking up. So if this is a relationship, it's saying that you should be cutting off that thing, that person out of your life. If this is about a career or something that you need to leave, it's saying you should cut it off. There's something here causing you pain, causing you sorrow, causing you some type of restriction, as if you were bound to something toxic. And it's saying that you should cut it off of your life. And it's been a long time since you should have been cutting it off. And it's like you've been pushing it further and further and further away. And now it's like you gotta do it. You can keep pushing it away if you want, but it's gonna follow you forever until you actually do it. There's something really dark, very toxic. This could be about yourself. It could be a toxic pattern that you have had for a long time. It could be an addiction. It could be a shadow part of yourself or something like that, and it's been trying to die for so long, and you've just been ignoring it, pushing it away, procrastinating about it, and now it's like, cut it off. Just cut it off. Okay. Your advice is conviction. This is saying like, find the courage within yourself. Build up the conviction in yourself to be able to do it. It's like, convince yourself that it's the only way, that you have to do it. Stop procrastinating. Just find that strength that you need, that stubbornness. You have to be stubborn in this with yourself. Like, okay, now's the time. Now I'm doing it. Now I don't have a choice and I'm gonna do it. Like, you have to build your confidence up so you're able to do this, because this is a hard thing to do. Death is always a hard card to come across, because people are scared of transformation. People are scared of change. And if with the devil, it's something you are bound to. It's something that's restraining you, but you have a really hard time getting out of it, and it's causing you so much negative feelings. But you have to cut it off, and you have to find a conviction within yourself to be able to do it. And this is your advice from Spirit. Find a conviction. Find it within yourself and do what you gotta do. Okay, so if you chose pile number 5, this was your reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, like, subscribe, share, and comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. guys. So if you chose pile number 6, this is your reading. So we're going to see if the answer to your question is yes or no. We've also got some advice card that we're going to look into at the end of this reading. Okay. So we've got King of Swords, Knight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. Clarifying the King of Swords, we've got Six of Cups. Clarifying Knight of Swords, we've got Page of Pentacles. And clarifying the Ten of Pentacles, we've got Queen of Pentacles and Eight of Swords. Let me just see. Okay, so I think the answer is yes. If you're asking whether or not you should move away, no. If you're asking whether or not you should reach out to someone or take some kind of opportunity or do some type of thing, and you feel like you might be there might be something that's blocking you from doing it, it's saying do it anyway. If you're wondering if you should tell something to someone, it's saying yes, you should tell them. If you feel like there's something that's restraining you from doing something that you want to do, it's saying do it anyway. If you're wondering if you should stay home and just take care of your family and not do what you truly want to do, it's saying don't. Because, let me explain, okay? I'm saying all of this because there's a King of Swords here and the Six of Cups. The King of Swords is a very logical person, a very truthful person, blunt, honest, direct, and it's clarified by the Six of Cups. So if you have children, this could be about your children, or it could be about something related to children. So it could be childhood related thing, it could be someone from your past, it could be someone you have a really strong connection with, like a past life connection with. It could be someone else's child or whatever, but it could also be someone that you know and that you care about, that has something to give you. And it's saying, or maybe there's something that you should do, that you have to tell a younger person or younger people, and it's saying do it, tell them. With the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords here, it's saying like something is offered to you. There's an opportunity that's being offered to you, and you should go for it. With the Knight of Swords, this is someone who's charging forward as fast as they can, and they just take that opportunity and they're like, yes, this is mine, this is what I want, I'm going for it. And then with the Ten of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles is home. It's family. It's a very stable environment. And the Queen of Pentacles is a mother. It's a mother. It's like she's someone who's really gonna take care of her children, you know. So if you have children, this could be it. But if you don't, it could be just that you're really attached to your home or something like that, or you really care about your home, or you might be feeling like you are bound to your home in some type of way. But the Eight of Swords is having restrictions that you've put on yourself. It's like there's no real restrictions. The only restrictions that they are the one that you created for yourself. So you could feel like it's external. You could feel like some type of external thing is keeping you from doing what you want, but the reality is that you are free, always. You always have free will, and you do not have restriction. So I feel like you could be feeling bound to your home in some type of way. So if you have children, it could be that you feel bound to your children and you don't want to take whatever opportunity is given to you because you feel like you need to be there for your children. If you don't have children, it could be that you have an apartment or a house or whatever, and you feel like you need to stay there and you can't get out of it, or like you're financially bound to it in some type of way or something like that, and it's saying you're not. You can free yourself whenever you want. You just have to take off the blindfold that you're putting on yourself. King of Swords and Six of Cups again. Let's see. Yeah, so if you're wanting to tell the truth to someone, but you're scared that, but you feel that you can't because you're bound to whatever material thing, but this is materialistic type of energy. So you could be bound to something material, so a house or money or financial issues or something like that. And you're scared of telling the truth to someone. It's saying, do it, tell the truth. Or if someone is giving you some type of opportunity, or if you're presented an opportunity in any type of way, it's saying take it and be honest about it to people around you. So whatever it is, go for it. You are not restricted. Only restrictions you have are the ones you impose on yourself. This is hard sometimes. You could be feeling like, no, but there's this thing, like say you have a house with someone or an apartment with someone, and you feel like or children with someone, and you feel like you can't go because you're bound to those things. You are not. This is like your own belief that you impose on your situation, or basically it's just saying like you are always free. Like you are always free to make your own decisions, to act for yourself, whatever the external factors are. And here it's really saying like, go forward, take that opportunity, whatever it is, tell the truth to people, be honest. And if this is not about you, if you're wondering about someone else, it's like the same thing, but in like all the answers I told you are the same, but apply them as if I was talking about that person. So if you're asking, is this person wanting to do this, or is this person feeling that way, or is this person gonna do this? Well, it's the same situation. There's a truth that's got to be told, there's an opportunity given, and there's a feeling of being trapped by some type of material thing. Now, your advice are, I've looked them up already, but equal and truthful. So truthful, with the King of Swords, that's a good thing here. So it's really saying just always say the truth, always be truthful. And here you see there's a mother talking to her child. So there's a high chance here that this got to do with children or some type of childhood thing. Is just saying be honest and equal. Treat everyone in this situation as if they were you. Treat them as your equal. Even if they're younger, even if they're less experienced, even if they did you wrong at some point or whatever, treat them as an equal. Be truthful. And it's all gonna go well in the end of it. And if this is about someone else, act this way, because this is advices from your spirits or my spirits or spirits in general to you, and they're telling you to be truthful, whatever your question is, and treat everyone as your equal. So if you chose pile number 6, this was your reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, like, subscribe, share, and comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.